Yes,
how it was.
yes. You
Okay.
just kind of
Well, where I used to live in Mexico, it was like a little town, and there wasn't like much electricity, so we didn't use it. So like, it was kind of weird. But I don't know. I kind of found it like much easier than with like electricity, because then you have all these complications with it, and then like if something goes out, then you can't do something else. So I mean, like for school, we did like did that daylight hours, and then your homework is like you did it during like during the day and all that. So I mean, like work would seem like the jobs that my parents had, they didn't really like involve any electricity. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know, like my dad had built like this like open fire stove, so yeah,
Okay.
we mainly did our cooking and all that stuff through that. And then since my dad built our house, like there was like really no like electricity stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty comfortable, just from my point of view.
And so when it got dark, that's when you went to bed?
Yeah, but then I don't know. It got dark pretty late, so it's like we're closer to the equator, so there's more daylight hours there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you always use like candles or kerosene too sometimes for for lighting or
when
heating?
when there's like lightning or like thunderstorms, or like when we would wait for my dad to come home from work, like we would normally eat together as a family,
Yeah.
so we would like set up candles around. So I don't know. It's like it was like dimmer light, but I don't know. It was kind of more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about with clocks? Did everybody have watches, or how?
There was like the clock where you just put like the battery in it and stuff. So. I mean, like I think the only thing that actually had like electricity there was like the store and like the little gathering place, whatever you call it. This
City center?
Yeah, it's that. So, yeah. That's town square. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. And not that long ago.
No.
Since she's so young.
Right. So now, what do you think? You talked about like the complications and stuff. So say when like the power goes out.
Yeah, I mean, so like people depend. I don't know. This is my way of seeing it. Like people depend on so much on electricity. Like you need it for school. You need the computer to do all your stuff. So I don't know. It's like people can't really like just focus on like going to a book for resources. They just gotta be like, oh, I gotta find this on the internet. And then it's like you gotta do everything so fast that it's like you gotta rely on it. So yeah.
I think that's interesting because I always, when I refer to your generation, I say we live in a microwave generation. You know, everything we need it right now. You know, no one wants to slow cook things. So that's interesting.
I prefer things being done like slow ways, like where you have time to actually like think about it. I don't like doing things rushed, because then it's so like it makes it like more confusing, because you're like, oh, I have to get it done now, and stuff like, oh wait, like, oh, okay, I should do it like this, and like actually like take time to like look it over and stuff.
Yeah, I need to do that because I can be impatient. You know, I'm like, man, why can't they make the decision? They need to make a decision on what they want to do. What's taking so long for making the decision? You know. So it is good. My kids, they teach me a great deal of patience. You know, as I watch them in their learning curves. You know, I say, oh man, you only been on this world for 36 months. You know, when you look at it like that, I can only expect for so much, for you to comprehend so much. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that too, because you can give your own experience, and I have to even go back all the way to the 1900s. You know, and then just talk about the contrast between now and still how you feel and what your viewpoints are about it. So it's really good. So cool. So let's talk about a couple things.